Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. It is a beautiful day in the Napa Valley, a beautiful spring day. And I haven't done a reading for quite a while. I have a lot of good excuses, though. I've been very busy with private readings in the valley. I did a big party up valley, which was 3 hours not too long ago for a private party with a lot of people. And I've been busy with starting a new project in my own home. So it's been quite a busy, and then winter, of course, was very cold. So I've been quite busy. I am going to start out this reading by explaining. I already pulled cards, and I'm going to be doing each of the signs. So whatever your sun sign is, that's what I'm going to be doing from Capricorn all the way to ending it with Sagittarius. So the 12 signs are up here. I've already drawn cards on them. Haven't really looked at the cards, but I'll clarify as I go along. So I'm going to, this is for Sunday, and it's going to be for tomorrow, which I think is the 27th of March. So these readings are for 1 week, but time is fluid. So if you catch it some other time, it might mean something to you. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out your moon sign or your rising or your Venus, whatever you're looking for. But my sun signs are usually pretty accurate, or somewhere they fall in whatever you're looking for. I'm going to take each sign, so if you get a little bored and you're not into cross watching, you can fast forward up to your own sign. I want to give a couple shout outs. Today, I'm going back to a reading at the yard sometime in April. So that's Oxbow Yard in Napa. I'll be out there in April. Not sure the schedule yet, but I will be there. Big shout out to them. They are an amazing group of people, so patient, so kind. Their food is amazing. Their venue is amazing. Their drinks are amazing. Everything is lovely about Napa Yard Oxbow. Also, Napa Palisades, an amazing place to eat. I've played music there. Want to give them a big shout out. Also, Farmstead up Valley. That is where I did a private party for 3 hours of tarot. Absolutely amazing group of people. Customer service is amazing. Everything is great. So those are my shout outs for the Valley. Oh, also there's a new open mic on Thursday night from 5 to 7 at Brendel Wines on 1st Street. So I will list all of that in the box below in the description, along with lovely items that I am wearing from crystal people that we have bought, jewelry people. I will list that as well. You see my orbs in here. So what you see here is what you get. I haven't changed anything in this lovely table, nor will I. I love to read cards in an atmosphere that I'm comfortable with, and this is a definitely comfortable atmosphere to read the cards in. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to bless this reading, and we are going to get on with it. Alrighty? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Powers that be, the universe, karma, amazing energy in the Poppy House. We love it here. And I hope this reading resonates with you all out there. Om Shanti, 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 peace, peace, and peace. Alrighty. Let us get down to this. So I'm going to go through each sign, and we're going to start out with Capricorn. The cards I pulled for Capricorn. Oh, and if you didn't notice, each 12 signs are a different deck. So yes, I love my tarot decks. So these are 12 of my tarot decks, and I have plenty more. These are the 12 that I chose for reading cards today. Okay, so the first card up for Capricorn, sun sign. Capricorn, it looks like the start of the week, a lot of juggling around you. So this is the energy that is around you. Not specifically your energy, but it could be. but it is definitely energy that surrounds you all week. So I feel like you may be juggling a lot of things this week, or the people that surround you are juggling a lot of things to do this week. A lot of ideas, a lot of projects. Could be you want to be in one place more than another, or people around you feel very scattered. So the energy is one of, if you can picture a hamster on a wheel going round and round, or a juggler juggling two things. Just a lot of energy of making decisions. Perhaps, do I do this? Do I do that? And that is the energy that surrounds you. So not necessarily your energy, but it could be. Okay? Now we've got, I actually pulled two cards. One card fell out of the deck because this is this advice. So this is your advice to this energy. This is the energy. This is the advice that Tarot is giving you. Tarot is saying that you've been around this before. This has happened before. So don't lose your shit. Try to stay balanced. Offer what you can into this energy, but don't overdo. So Page of Pentacles are all about small offerings. So use your time wisely in whatever whatever you're coming against in this energy or up for, or particularly just use your time wisely. Know how much to give, know how much to take back, and know that something good will come of it. So judgment to me is always karma. What goes around comes around. If you've been through it before, you'll get through it again. You know, we're all through cycles, all through change. Change is constant. So what Tarot is saying is just kind of go with the flow. You've been here before, you'll get through it again. So if this has to do with work, you know, offer what little you can to keep everybody happy. Don't overdo, but know that you will get through this week with all these different choices. A lot of choices on the plate for others around you or for yourself. Also with this energy, Capricorn, and that is this is earth energy. You are a Capricorn, so you pretty much showed up into your own earth energy. You're going to really have your energy this week. Capricorns can be very grounded, very stubborn. So, you know, watch that. Make sure that you are able to offer up a little bit, even if you're kind of stubborn about solutions. Try to meet people halfway, okay? Because this Page of Swords came up on the bottom of this lovely deck in your Capricorn energy. And do you see how kind of free she is? So the Page of Swords can be about curiosity. It can be about learning new things. So maybe you're learning new things this week as well, Capricorn. Keep your mind open. Sometimes Capricorns can be so set in their ways that they forget to have an open mind, an open book to new possibilities or to solutions. So Tarot is saying keep an open mind this week, Capricorn. Don't be so set. Be able to take advice from others. Okay? That is Capricorn for this week. All right. Moving on, the next sign is Aquarius. And Aquarius, you have absolutely beautiful energy this coming up week. Gorgeous. You showed up into your own reading. The star is Aquarius energy. I think I said Aquarius, but this is Aquarius. We've moved on from Capricorn. I do my readings live, and I do not alter, and I do not edit. So what you get is what you get. So Aquarius, I love this energy. It's absolutely gorgeous. What surrounds you this week is a lot of love. So you could be coming off of a cloud of being together with someone who you really love, you know, someone who cares about you so much. Could be family. 10 of Cups is all about arriving to that very happy place of family and relationships. So the energy that surrounds you this week is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, Aquarius. And you have shown up in your own reading, the Aquarius star. And I love this energy here, this deck, the vice versa deck. You can see the front of the star card energy. You can see the back of the star card. And I like that it came up with this because it's almost like you're pondering, oh, wow, what a great time I've had with this person or a relationship, and you're really having hope and healing this week. Whether that's from the result of all this support that you have, you just feel very, very hopeful. And tarot advises you, if you do not feel hopeful, really start to feel hopeful. The star is all about wish fulfillment, hope, healing, a lot of healing in the star energy. So just keep that in mind. At the bottom of the deck, in this vice versa deck, you have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you could have been on some type of vacation or some type of retreat, and now you're coming back into the real world. Or this could be energy that's ongoing for next week. This is a general reading. So however that resonates with you, Aquarius, I do feel like you will need to come back to the real world. Pentacles are all about, those earthy things, money, job, commitments, those kind of things. So Aquarius, while you have this beautiful healing energy over here, now you also have to take this healing energy and this beautiful support energy into a work week. And if you aren't at an actual job, you could be working with family, you could be working on a project, whatever it is. Remember that this energy, the Three of Pentacles, is working together. So I don't feel like you're working alone this week. I really feel you're pulling resources to work together. And it could be that you're finally coming to a solution at work or with the people you work with, or it could just be that you're really just hopeful about the future. But it's beautiful energy for you this week, Aquarius. Absolutely gorgeous energy. Okay? Now we move on to Pisces. I'm going to take a little drink of wine because it is wine country over here in Napa. And I love my vino in the evening. And it is very, very good. This was also made by a local artist, ceramic artist here. I've got her information for you. For you people that don't live in the valley, when you visit the valley, please go to the places that I've mentioned. Check them out, man. Napa Valley is a cool place to visit. Wonderful place to live. All right, let's go over to Pisces. So Pisces, you also have some beautiful energy this week coming up. A little on the defensive side, but let's get to that. So the energy that surrounds you is the Ten of Cups, same as Aquarius. So I'm just going to show you the difference in these two cards, two different decks. But do you see the beauty of the cards? This one is like a Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups can be relationships, they can be family, but they're very, very beautiful. It's just a beautiful card to have, beautiful energy-wise. And so Pisces, this Ten of Cups in your deck is a little different. And you also have the Nine of Cups. And Nine of Cups is all about wish fulfillment. Make a wish this week, Pisces. My. Either that or someone around you, Pisces, is making a wish for your good health. This is not a wish for ill. This is a wish of being fulfilled. So this week, you... And this is water energy. This is actually Pisces energy. It's water energy, so Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. But it's right in there. You are really in your energy this coming up week. And I feel that, once again, the energy that surrounds you is a very loving energy, okay? You've got the support of family, of a lover, of relationships, whatever it is. You really have a lot of support coming into this week. Now, your best advice, Pisces, was this Nine of Cups. So your advice to this energy is really go for it. There's a couple scenarios here. One, if you are wishing for something in a relationship, really manifest it and really try to let your defenses down and manifest what you really want. Okay, we're going into Aries season, coming out of Pisces, going into Aries. So you're coming out of your birthday month. Really manifest, take stock of the beauty of the people that have surrounded you. So what I would suggest here is let go, because there is this card here at the bottom of the deck. Let go of anything that does not serve you moving forward in this week. So if you're feeling defensive over a situation, defensive over a person, only be defensive and keep your guard up if intuition tells you to. If intuition is telling you make that wish and move forward, whether it be in work or relationships or whatever it is, Tarot is saying do that. You know, either let your defenses down or keep them up if you need to respect boundaries. But boy, make a wish this week, Pisces. I feel like if you wish and manifest, you will either get that wish or you will get clarification as to if that wish is really in your best interest. Beautiful energy for you this week coming up, Pisces. Okay, absolutely beautiful. Just watch that defensiveness. Only be defensive if your boundaries are being stepped on. Okay. All right, coming up, Aries. Okay, Aries, you're next on the boat. And Aries, your week also looks very nice. You do have a Nine of Swords clarifying the bottom of the deck, but we'll get to that. Because in this deck, the Nine of Swords is not as harsh as in other decks. I really do go by the decks because a good tarot reader will know her cards and know what they mean. But when you read with different decks, they can sometimes subtly with other cards not be as, oh gosh, what would you call it? Has dark. So I'll leave it at that. Okay, so the energy that surrounds you this week coming up, Aries, and it's coming into your birthday month as well, is this Knight of Wands. And so Knights usually bring messages, clarification, whether it's from yourself or from someone around you. So perhaps this week you'll be getting a message that you've been waiting on. Perhaps this week a letter, an email, something that says, hey, I've got some news for you. And here it is. A Knight of Wands can also be great creativity energy. So this is energy that surrounds you, whether it's from people that are surrounding you or whether it's your own energy. It's really nice energy. A lot of creative energy. A lot of get done energy. It's fire energy, just like you are, Aries. So you are showing up in your own reading in the sense that that fire energy is coming into play either around you or through you. And I love this card in this deck, the High Priestess. This is all about intuition, hearing our inner voice, following our knowledge. The High Priestess is also not just about knowledge that we receive, but it's also about knowledge that is withheld from us from the universe. So I want you to really think on that for a minute. The High Priestess, once again, is about knowledge and intuition, and sometimes knowing what you already know, but sometimes the universe withholds certain things from you for whatever reason that is. Maybe you're not ready to hear it, or maybe we just don't know what it is or why it happened. So your advice is, along with all this creativity, don't really question it. You know, if you are going with the flow and it feels great, go with it. You know, don't question a good thing. Just go with the good thing. And that's what Tarot's telling you this week, okay? And I also feel, because this came up with this Nine of Swords, this is a lot of anxiety. This is the anxiety card. It's like the up late night card. But you see in this deck, it's like a rose. This reminds me of a rose with a lot of thorns. This is what this reminds me of. So you have all this beauty, and then you have all these thorns coming in. And you know that old saying, you can't see the beauty of the rose without the thorns. Now, I don't know about hybrids. Maybe they make hybrid roses these days with no thorns. I don't know. But I do know that what Tarot is saying is, look for the beauty in this week. Don't look for the ugliness. Don't look for the thorns. Don't look for trouble. Look for solutions. Look for beauty. If you don't know the reason why it's happening, you know what? Don't question it. Some things we just don't know. So Aries, really, you have a beautiful fire energy here. You have this intuition coming in and saying, just go for it. Just do it. You know, don't question it so much. If your energy is saying be creative, go this route, for this week, do it, okay? Don't let worries, don't let anxiety get in your way this week. Try to really weed that out, okay? That's what I have for you, Aries, for this week coming up. All right, next up is Taurus. Taurus, I love your reading. These three cards tell me a lot. First, I want to tell you that your own card came up in this reading. Strong Taurus energy. This just tells me this Hierophant, major arcana is showing up in your reading for this week. Taurus, you are getting to the other side of a problem. So the energy that surrounds you, whether it's you or someone you love or whatever this energy is, do you see how they're setting sail and they're going to calmer waters and they're comforting one another. They're saying, hey, we're going to get through this. So I don't exactly know if this is your energy or someone around you, because there are two people in this card. I just know that the energy that surrounds you this week is one of getting through it. This is a number 6. It's a lovers. It's a minor arcana of the major of the lovers of Gemini. And it's just saying, you know what? We're going to be fine. We're going to make it to calmer waters. So whoever's energy this is around you this week, this is your advice, okay? Your advice is take it slow. That's a Capricorn. It's earth energy. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here, saying that slowness. Don't offer a lot, but offer the little bit that can get you through the day. So that's what I want to say is I feel like there's 6 swords in here, 7 days in the week. I feel like what this is saying is do your best to get through this energy, because it's going to reward you with calmer waters, calmer seas, calmer thoughts, whatever that energy is. And Taurus, it's saying little efforts, you know, day by day, minute by minute. Don't think too far into the future. We have a problem with that. And Taurus energy definitely has a problem sometimes with that. We want to do it all at once and get it all done. But what it's saying is offer a little at a time. And this was at the bottom. This was highlighting it. Your own energy, this beautiful Taurus energy of loyalty, of patience. If you need to get support from those people or institutions, or even what I want to say, books that calm you, whatever gives you the keys to the kingdom, whatever gives you that Taurus energy of just beautiful earth energy, you know, knowing that you're going to get through it. Because this energy here is a lot of thought. It's a lot of swords are all about the mental state, emotional. Sometimes they're very sharp. They're very get to the point kind of energy. And your advice is saying stay within your own grounding energy. Don't get flighty. Know that whatever this is, you're going to get through it just fine. Okay? All right. That's what I have for you, Taurus, for this week. All right. We're going to move over to Gemini. Oh, Gemini. Oh, my. So, Gemini, actually, one of these cards fell out. So I'm going to do it like this, because these are the cards that fell out of the energy that surrounds you. This is your advice. This was on the bottom of the deck. All right, let me get another little drink of wine here. All right, Gemini. So here you go. You are showing up in your advice, okay? So all the other energies are pretty much earthy. So This 10 of Wands is fire energy, by the way. But it does, in this deck, it's all about finishing something that you're kind of over. You're over the energy. You're over it. And so this is the energy that surrounds you this week. I would say the devil could be a temptation, and especially in this deck, he looks very tempting, doesn't he? He looks like, come follow me, come hither, come see me. So the energy around you, I feel this week might be about, if it's work energy, I feel like it's almost like, let's just get it over with and cut corners and do whatever the hell we need to get this done. However, if it has to deal with personal things in your life, addictions, temptations, that kind of thing, I would say that this is going to be very trying energy for you. So let me just clarify that. If it's work, I feel like the question is, do I cut corners? How do I get through this? The devil's in the detail type thing. If it's relationships, I feel like you're at the end of your rope. You're tempted about something, or someone is bothering you. Maybe they don't have their boundaries. The devil is all about boundaries as well. Do I cross the boundaries? So this is energy that surrounds you. Could be your energy, could be someone else's energy. But whenever I see that Capricorn devil energy, especially in this deck, it usually means some type of temptation, some type of cutting corners. It's very rarely that the devil is in the details in this deck. It's more of you need to really concentrate, because your advice here is this. And this is your energy, Gemini, sword energy. Your energy is to cut through any bullshit that you're fooling yourself with. So if you are stuck in a relationship, or someone is stuck on a relationship with you, really weigh your words carefully. This Queen of Swords can be very, very cold in this deck. This Queen of Swords can say things. And what's interesting is that this is your advice card. So if you need to get something off your chest towards someone else, if you need to clarify matters that you haven't clarified in the past, this week is the time to do it. Make your stance clear. Make your opinions clear. Make your thoughts clear. Cut through the bullshit and really make it on the truth. This Queen of Swords is very, very cutting in this deck. She doesn't put up with any bullshit. So really, really think on that. Your advice is to be this Queen of Swords this week. Cut through the bullshit. Don't let anyone take advantage of you, whether it's work or relationships. This was also at the bottom of the deck, which is Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can be, and you can see that it's very miserly. So I almost feel like this has to do with work. Someone who is being very selfish in their attitude, or in their work, or in their money. Could even be you. I don't know. I just see a lot of this week cut through that bullshit. Don't let anyone be selfish with you. Don't let anyone take advantage of you, and don't you take advantage or be selfish with others. Okay? That's the closest I can get on this Gemini reading here with these four cards. Alrighty. Let me get over to Cancer. Cancer is next up on the deck. Alrighty, Cancer. I actually love this Cancer reading. Yeah, I have a few friends that are Cancers. I'm going to message them and say, hey, listen to my reading. Let me find out what you guys think about it. So Cancerian energy this week. What surrounds you is karma again. So who else had this card? Let me think. Oh, it was Capricorn. So I want to pull this and show you the difference in the two decks. So this is the Judgment, and this is Judgment. Do you see the, kind of see the similarities? And they usually do mean the same thing. However, coupled with this card, I'm going to say Cancer. It's karma again. What goes around comes around. You've been in this place before. So the energy that surrounds you this week is going through something again that you're familiar with. I can't tell you what that is. However, I can tell you that your best advice is strength. And this is major arcana for Leo. So you may have a Leo in your life. And also at the bottom of the deck is also major arcana for Leo, female Leo energy, or that attribute. So I won't say it's exactly a female, but I will say that that energy is feminine. So it's one of sweetness, one of like knowing the creativity, knowing their own energy, knowing your own energy of creativity and of getting out of a situation. So what I'm going to say is this card here, Judgment, Karma, I always refer to it as karma. You are looking at a circumstance, the energies that surround you, or your energy is that you are looking for at a circumstance that has happened before. So it's coming back around. Whatever the issue is, it's coming back around. And it doesn't mean it's dark. It doesn't mean it's a light issue. It just means that is a reoccurring issue. The one thing I love about karma, and I say this to people all the time, the energy that created us is the energy that will claim us. Okay? And really think about that, because the energy that created us will claim us throughout our life, throughout our death, throughout our changes. That energy that created us loves us, and they will claim us. So if it's a time of challenges this week, Tarot says draw on your inner strength. Leo's strength, I'm a Leo. Leos are loyal. They will hang in there till the end. They will love you to pieces. They will give up for the people they love. They will give up everything. They are very protective. It's protective energy. So love yourself, protect yourself, draw strength from your inner being. For whatever this karma is, whether it's really like a beautiful, happy experience, or whether it challenges you a little bit this week, know that whatever this energy that's coming around again, you have the strength to really put your hand in the lion's mouth and say, I'm okay. All right? At the bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, like I said again, strong Leo energy around this Cancerian energy. You could be cuspers. You could have a Leo moon with you, a Leo rising. You could have someone in your life who is a Leo that just loves and supports you. Whatever that energy is, know that Tarot is advising you to be strong this week. Be strong, whatever it is. So whatever this is that's coming up in your karma, know you can handle it, and know that you have the creativity and the fire energy, because Cancerians are all water energy. You have that energy to come up against or for whatever this karma is, okay? Really concentrate on who you are, what you have, what your resources are, and what your creativity is. Use your creativity to come, whatever this is, okay? All right, that's what I got for you over there, Cancer. I love you, Cancer. Beautiful energy. All righty, now we're going over to Leo. Leo, I am a Leo. What do the cards say about Leo? I haven't looked at them, so let's take a look. Good wine. All right. The energy that surrounds Leos this week. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. I love this card. Six of Pentacles is all about balance. Sixes, once again, Gemini energy, those sixes. So, do you see this here? This man at the, I'm going to bring that up, kind of at the bottom of the feet. And this one holds all the money. So what he's saying, it could be in the Rider-Waite deck, it's a scale. It's all about balance. So the energies that surround Leo this week could be monetarily energies of trying to get finances in order. If it isn't your finances, it's your relationships, it's your um, it's your career, it's your job, it's a marriage. The energies that surround you could be yourself. Balance is the key here. You are trying to find balance, or someone around you is trying to balance things out. It's all about balance, okay? This week, whatever these energies are. I love too that they're both wearing purple. You see that? So your advice is, I believe, with this Emperor card. Emperor is Aries energy, your fire brother, sister in the zodiac. And of course, Aries is coming up once again for birthday month. I keep thinking about that. But right here, see how this Aries is holding this orb, this Emperor? Like he sees all things. He knows all things. He rules his empire wisely. I want to show you this orb. I don't know if you can see it over here. I'm going to pull it out. So it's absolutely beautiful. He's holding an orb very similar to this. And what this orb tells me is that this advice is, it's going to be just fine. You will find a solution to this balance. So as a Leo, we have so much fire energy that sometimes we forget about earth energy. We forget. We know our finances, we're pretty grounded, but once in a while we can let our tempers get the best of us. We can say things that we may not mean and later regret, or we can do things. We're very impulsive with that fire energy. So your advice is not to be impulsive over trying to find balance. Your advice is to combat any imbalance with knowing that you have a solution, all right? At the bottom of the deck was the Five of Cups. So this energy may be past energy. The Five of Cups is all about looking backwards, usually. It's all about regret or some type of something that has made you regret an action or words or whatever that is. So what tarot is saying is also choose your words carefully, choose your thoughts carefully. You know, if you start to think of regrets this week, oh, I should have done this, I could have done this, I should have said this, I could have done this. Tarot is saying no, don't go there. Go back to this strong Emperor energy that says, this is my life, these are my choices. Hey, I may have made mistakes, but you know what? We learn from life's mistakes, and we learn from life experiences. And the Five of Cups is always about kind of finding something out, either about yourself or someone else, that is like, oh, crap. You know what? Had I known that, had the Five Cups been upright, instead 3 turned over, and I made a mess of things, you know, I should have been more grounded. And tarot is saying, hey, you still have an upright cup over here. You know what? Right away, you usually have 2 upright cups. I'm just looking at this card here. All 4 of these are flipped over and you only have 1. But you know what? I'll take that one. I'll take that 1 cup. And you should too. Because that 1 cup says there's always hope. There's always this emotion. There's always this feeling that we know it happened for a reason. So don't get hung up, Leo, on anything that's going to bring you regrets. Stay grounded in your energy of being yourself, okay? Really do that this week. The balance, the energy is all about balance this week. Find a balance and stick to it. All right, Leo? Cool. All right. We are going to move on over here to Virgo energy. Woohoo! Hang in with me, guys. You can always speed up. You can always go back. You can always cross-watch. You can always do whatever you want in these videos. That's the beauty of technology. All right. So Virgo energy. Let's see what's going on here. Virgos, my oh my. Okay, you have got major arcana for Libra. You've got the Justice card over here. You've got Page of Cups as your advice, and you have Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, what this tells me this week, Virgo, is you may have the energy that surrounds you, or your own energy could have something to do with a court system or a decision, or it could even be just tit for tat. Justice energy, Libra energy is all about, it's about balance. You can see this, she usually has scales, so it's about balance, but it's also about justice, about getting what's right, your just desserts. And so this week, this energy that either is around you, surrounds you, or your energy is one of equaling it out, balance, kind of like the Leos with balance. It is a week of balance. So if you're in a court case, you will get justice this week. You will get a decision. If it's at work and you're waiting on decision, it'll happen this week. If it's in a relationship or a decision you're making, it'll happen this week. Your advice is to take it with a grain of salt. So whatever you're waiting on, and I see this over here, this Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Whatever ships you're waiting on, whatever decisions you're waiting on, I definitely see something moving in that direction this week. Your advice is to put has a little emotion in it as possible. So you have this Page of Cups. This Page of Cups is offering this small little bit of emotion, okay? This small little offering of I have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I may want to do it this way. I may want to do it that way. So your advice, I believe this week, is to, if you could hold off making any decisions about this energy, if you can hold off making any decisions until the following week, that's what I would advise you to do. If you have to make some type of decisions that have to do with this energy this week, I would say offer as little as possible, okay? Keep your energy sacred. Keep your own heart energy very close to your heart. Don't share a lot of what you're feeling. Know that the energy will pass. And if anything, if decisions can be forestalled or waited until the following week, that's what I would do. All right, that's what I have for you, Virgo. All righty, we got Libra coming up here. Let's see what Libra's got. I have got Major Arcana for Virgo, the Hermit in Libra. That's funny. Virgo got Justice, Libra, and Libra got Virgo. Interesting. You got Major Arcana for the energies that surround you. You have got the Nine of Pentacles for your advice, along with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So let me look at these. All right, so together I would say that the energies that surround you this coming up week are one of quiet contemplation, whether that's your own energy, whether that's people that surround you, their energy. It's kind of like on a hold. It's kind of like on a decision-making process that nothing has been decided yet. Could also be that there's a decision that has been made and everybody's kind of keeping it inward. They're processing it. They're not sure about it. Virgos are all about in the Rider-Waite deck. This is a hermit with a lamp, and he's trying to shine light on a situation. So the energy that's surrounding you, or your energy, is you're trying to figure out the situation. You're trying to get answers to perhaps something that has no answer, and yet you're trying to figure it out. Or the energies that surround you, they're trying to figure something out. Which way do I go? What do I do? What do you do? What do they do? It's a very holding energy, Okay, it's almost like hangman energy, but it's more inward. It's very inward energy and reflection. So that's what surrounds you, or the energies that are part of you. This Nine of Pentacles. This is also this is a hermit card. It's the nines. And that is also one of, usually the Nine of Pentacles is represented as a woman in the garden, knowing that she's attained what she needs to attain. So his advice, I would say that even though things are on hold, know in your heart, or has your advice, choose the solitary path. Okay? So if this is a decision on a relationship for this week, I would say choose the solitary path. Don't make a decision. Do not make a decision this week if you can avoid it. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles is all about arriving, knowing your worth. And your advice is to know your worth, Virgo. Or, I'm sorry, this isn't Virgo. We just finished Virgo. I'm getting a little thing. Libra. Know your worth. Know your worth, and know that your opinion matters. Your presence matters. You have arrived. You have answers. So even if you don't feel like you have answers to a situation, you do. And they will come. So this Ace of Swords is all about clarity. You will get clarity. You will get clarity on whatever this situation is. Now, you may not get it next week, because your advice is to hold off a little bit. And maybe you will get it next week, but know that clarity is coming. Ace of Swords is all about breaking through and having clarification to a problem, to an idea, to a new beginning. It's all about clarification. So whatever this hermit energy is of on hold type energy, and this Nine of Pentacles has your advice, also kind of keep it on hold. You will get clarity. Clarity is coming. If not this week, then the following week. So don't rush. Don't rush. Wait till you have strong clarity in whatever this situation is. All right? That's what I have for you, Libra. You do have clarity. All right. Let's take a look here. We are going on to Scorpio. I love this deck. I actually chose this deck for Scorpio because I love Scorpios, the water sign. I'm a Scorpio rising, and Scorpios are waters, like Pisces and Cancer. And I just love Scorpios. I have friends that are Scorpios. And like I said, I'm a Scorpio rising, so I get it. So let me say this. The thing that surrounds you this week, the energy, is the Two of Pentacles. And I believe Capricorn had this too. Let me just take a look. Yeah, Capricorn had the same energy. Here you go. So this is the Two of Pentacles in this deck. This is the Two of Pentacles in this deck. And Two of Pentacles, like I said before, is all about balancing two things, or balancing more than two things. It's like really running that wheel back and forth. Ooh, a lot of energy going on here. Even though it's earth energy, it is very, very kind of like making a decision between two things, or juggling a lot of things. So the energy around you, Scorpio, is that you are either doing a lot, or the people around you are doing a lot, and you just gotta settle down a little bit, which is your advice. The Four of Swords comes up as your advice. So if you're doing a lot, Scorpio, whether it's work, which it could be because it's a pentacle, don't let it get in your head too much. Really take time out for yourself. And that doesn't even necessarily have to be relaxation, although it could be a lot of rest. It could also be just relaxing your mind from whatever energy is going on here with this Two of Pentacles. You've got a lot going on. You got a lot of, balls in the air. I was trying to think of what that is, like a juggler. You got a lot of balls in the air, and or someone around you does, and they need this energy of rest. Like, your advice is just rest it up, or tell them to rest it up. See how these swords are just like poking in her head? It's like, give it a rest. Give this energy a rest. Your advice is to give it a rest. And you see this lovely Justice card? So this is Major Arcana for Libra, once again. And in this deck, it's just about finding that balance. Things will work out, Scorpio. They will work out. And justice is too about getting your just desserts. Just kind of wait it out. This week coming up, you got a lot going on. Find time to rest. You don't want to get sick, okay? Or this person that's got so much going on, advise them, rest, because you don't want to overdo. And justice is at that bottom of deck. Things will work out. Things will play the way they are supposed to play this week, okay? So don't get overwhelmed this week, Scorpio. Do not get overwhelmed. Know that it will all work out, okay? Don't overdo, all right? Great Scorpio energy. Okay, my last one. Yay, we're there. It is Sagittarius. I'm going to take a drink of my wine and read these Sagittarius cards. Hanging in there with me, whether you speed it up or didn't. All right, Sagittarius. Here we go. So, my fellow Sagittarius, I call them my sister Sages because I am a Leo, and Sagittarius is a fire sign along with Aries. So, my mom was a Sagittarius. A lot of my friends are Sagittariuses. I had an old beau, a guy I used to date in Maui who was a Sagittarius. Absolutely great energy, a lot of fire energy. So, I will start off by saying that these two cards fell out has your advice. This card fell out has the energy. And this card over here was at the bottom of the deck. So let's take a look at these cards. Put this deck over here. So the energies that surround you, a lot of breakthroughs this coming up week, Sagittarius. Breakthroughs, what does that mean for you? Ace of Swords, it could mean a new beginning of thoughts, a new perspective, a new way to do things. Something you thought wasn't going to happen is going to happen. Something that you thought wasn't going to happen is, or is going to happen isn't. The Ace of Swords is about clarity. So what's going to happen for you this week, Sagittarius, is you will have clarity as to what needs to happen. And I don't know what that clarity is, but you will achieve it. That is either the energy that surrounds you or your energy. Do you see this beautiful bird coming in on this sword? It's like, it's this sharpness. It's the sharpness of mind, sharpness of thought. It can be intuition, but not always. Intuition is more of a cup thing. Swords are more of a thought process, and I feel like you will have major clarity on a breakthrough. Either yourself or people around you will have clarity on what path to take. Now, for your advice, this is interesting advice. Two major arcana cards came up for you, the Tower and the Lovers, okay? Now, the Lovers is Gemini energy. The Tower is also Gemini energy, just on the opposite reign. And so your advice is, either way you go on this clarity, it is what it is. So it's karma. It's actually a karma clarity. They almost, well, they do. They balance themselves out in the sense, a lot of people use the Devil card for this opposite of the Lovers. I don't. And the reason why I don't is because I was taught not to. And the reason why is because this is 6 and this is 16. And the Tower card has always been this, so when you're comparing it to Lovers, the Tower card can also mean, wow, I had an epiphany about this person. I had an epiphany about the situation. It doesn't necessarily mean destruction. It can also mean clarity of a situation that you have been waiting on. And for it to come with this beautiful Six of Swords, this is Gemini energy. This is Gemini energy. These beautiful things that are bringing clarity. This is about getting to the other side. I want to show you this card in another deck. Oh, here it is right here. Because this came up prior. This came up in actually the Taurus reading. And do you see this energy here? Okay, so this energy, it's the same card, Six of Swords. However, in this deck, it's one singular person. In this deck, it's two people. And in some decks, it's three people. But in this particular deck, it's one person. So I see this clarity, Sagittarius, for you, specifically for you. And you are going to get clarity on something that's going to take you to the other side. And it's going to bring you to calmer waters. Whatever that is, whatever that clarity is, it will happen this coming up week. Okay? Hang in there, because your advice is through the chaos comes creativity. Through the chaos comes rebuilding. And I really feel that with you this coming up week, Sagittarius. Okay? Through the chaos, that's what I want to leave with you. And I am leaving this reading. You're on my last reading. Through the chaos comes clarity. Swords can bring chaos in our thoughts, and they can bring clarity. But this beautiful two swords that you have in your deck from first to last will bring you clarity and will bring you to calmer waters. Even if that tower moment shakes you up, okay, know that you have beautiful energy in this Lover's card for choices, for people, for relationships, and it will take you to calmer waters. All right, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. That's what I have for each of my signs this coming up week. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the first reading I've done like this, and I'm really excited about doing it. I kind of like it. So we'll see what comes up in the future. I love you guys. I love my tarot, and I love my life. I couldn't ask for better relationships, better loves, better life than what I have. The universe is amazing to me, and I hope that you feel the same, that you are fulfilled and loved as well. All right, let's close out. Minute to minute we change, breath to breath we change, life to life we change, and yet we remain the same. That is the beauty of life. That is the beauty of love. And that, my friends, is the beauty of tarot. Namaste, my beautiful friends. Have a wonderful week.